Good day, legends. You're tuned in for another operation of SOCOM US Navy SEALs 2. Glad to have you along. Let's get into it. Sorry for the delay. I seem to be saying that a lot lately. But, life's been a bit hectic. I've been trying to get my health in order, trying to lose weight, and it's going well. But yeah, I've committed to going to the gym regularly and whatnot. Anyway, we begin Chapter 3.
التقيت اليوم مع حكومتك يا سيد الرئيس. معظمهم كان متعاونا، أما من لم يتعاون فقد وصلنا معه إلى حلول جذرية.
ماذا فعلت؟ كيف؟ أنا أعرفك منذ...
لا بلدك تحترق يا سهام.
Hostiles in every direction! Repeat, we need assistance and we need it now! We've gotta move, now!
جنودك يموت. قوات حفظ السلام قليلة العدد ولا تستطيع عمل شيء. كل المؤيدون لك رحلوا بعيدا وحكومتك لم يعد لها وجود.
لا أتعاون مع إرهابيين.
يا سهاب، لقد أردت أن تلعب فأحضرت لك كل ألعابي. سنلعب معا كما لعبنا عندما كنا لازلنا أطفالا. هذا يوم سعيد لنا نحن الاثنين.
Gentlemen, we have a grim situation developing in Algeria. The Algerian Patriotic Front, a group of violent separatists, has initiated a military coup and is systematically expunging all opposition and outsiders. Pockets of humanitarian aid workers, peacekeepers, and Americans at the U.S. Embassy are now trapped in the city of Bejaja. The Americans are already being safely evacuated from the embassy, but the aid workers and peacekeepers are trapped in areas currently engulfed in heavy fighting. No chances are being taken with the lives of these people. SOCOM is sending in the SEALs to ensure that all friendlies are escorted safely to a neutral zone until they can eventually depart the country altogether. Because the aid workers and peacekeepers are sealed off in two separate portions of the city, multiple missions will be necessary to get them out to safety. We will first extract the aid workers. The peacekeepers will have a better chance of holding out longer. Your team will insert in a small cove on the outskirts of the city. Once in the area, you must carry out your objectives as swiftly as possible. Intel reports that additional hostile forces are en route to the city and that they could arrive there in a short time. After the aid workers have been located, escort them to the neutral zone located in the southwest corner of the city. Be especially careful, team. These separatist troops are highly motivated and heavily armed. Come back in one piece.
Come back in one piece or don't come back at all.
Objective 1, locate aid workers. Objective 2, escort aid workers to neutral zone.
As usual, pause if you want to read this briefing. There's only one aid worker who's still alive. And there's a bonus mission in this, or bonus objective in this mission, where you can destroy a tank. But I'm gonna have to look up to see whether there are anything else, so I will have to pause that. Now technically whether you, I think sort of if you consider the legitimacy of whether these Algerian Patriotic Front troops are valid or not, it depends on whether we're fighting terrorists or whether we're fighting an actual genuine government army. But however, you do...
Gentlemen,
not to spoil things, but we won't end up dealing with Mahmoud in this game. We will deal with him as the first chapter in the third game, except the chapters in those games, that game, sorry. I'm butchering this. The formula is different. It's not 3 missions for for every terrorist group that you fight, it's different. We need this designator because we'll use it for air support later in the mission. Oh, thank goodness we get that AT-4. That's for taking out the AT-4 is for taking out the tank that we're going to have to destroy. Frag, ammo, HU grenade. We're not going to be taking any hostages in this mission, so we might as well not go with the flashbang. I think that's it. Although, might be wise to give War Dog a sniper rifle, as we often do. Okay, I'm just gonna... Well, I suppose I'll pause when I get in the game in order to look up what the bonus objectives are, apart from destroying the tank. I know in the next mission, one of the bonus objectives is to defeat as all the snipers in the mission, because in the third mission of this chapter, there will be a lot of snipers trying to harass us, and it's easier if you kill most of them in the second mission. Anyway, we're gonna sneak up on this little town. Also love that on the map it said there was a city called Constantine. As a lover of Roman history, I love that sort of thing. I believe we have a health bonus in this mission because in the last one we managed to sneak into the dam silently. Also, as I said in my Facebook post, I will be going from video to video in terms of SOCOM. There will be no other content release until I finish this game. So yeah. Very long introduction.
Team, we have an escalating situation in the Algerian city of Bejaja. Several humanitarian aid personnel are pinned down by North African separatists, and intel reports a large group of reinforcements are also on their way. Waste no time in locating the humanitarian aid workers and escorting them to the neutral zone. Their lives depend on your ability to get them out of there before things really take a turn for the worse.
You heard command. Many lives are depending on us. Let's not let them down.
I'm just going to pause here, and I'll be back temporarily. And we are back, and I must apologize because I had to go back and re-equip ourselves because I forgot to take the rocket launcher. Also, it said that by default, Vandal had the silent sniper rifle, so I'm guessing he's the actual sniper of the group rather than our War Dog. So yeah, I just gave it to him. Anyway, the only bonus objective in this mission, according to the walkthrough, is destroying the tank, and we have the equipment to do it. So I'm gonna pop a quick save, and let's get into this.
Fingers on the trigger, sir.
I'm pretty sure we can't get through there. Not a person, is it? Here it is. As usual, I'm off to a flying start. I'm pretty sure we can't get through that gate. Yeah. So yeah, as I said, there's only one aid worker that we can actually rescue because...
After all that time off in Rio, you guys should be well rested and ready to go.
Because
we didn't party too hard.
You done? There's only one aid worker that we can rescue because the others are already dead. Thankfully, even though Vandal may be the designated sniper of this fire team, and I realize real fire teams don't all carry the same weapons, it doesn't actually matter who you give the sniper rifle to, because they all function the exact same your teammates do. I get the feeling any minute now people are
My
gonna...
Arabic has held up pretty well over the years. I'll handle the translation if we need any.
Thanks. Funny how someone on your team always manages to speak the dialect or vernacular. Although I think in the first mission the person who spoke Albanian is actually you.
Spectre, the enemy reinforcements are just minutes away. Double time it, soldier. You're definitely not going to want to be around when those troops arrive.
I don't think I'm not sure, it's been a very long time. I think reinforcements will arrive, quote unquote, but they won't overwhelm us. And I think there will be 2 people in this building who will have a conversation if we get close enough. However, I'm not going to let them have it. I'm going to yeah. They won't actually come.
حسناً سأفعل ولكن في المرة
You're observant, aren't you? Maybe the AI isn't that clever. Or maybe he going to... Sorry, I just want to be quiet as I do this.
Sir, we may want to think about engaging these guys. Hostile as toast.
Where did we come from? America, I guess. Anyway, the tank is going to come through here. So I'm going to pop a quick save just in case I somehow screw it up. Oh, the machine gun emplacement is through here, isn't it?
Tango down. Enemy sighted. 4 o'clock.
I hate when the battle music starts. Okay. Just... What's the... Right. Oh, that's not... Oh, that's the designator.
Hopefully all those enemy corpses mean we'll have lighter resistance next time we decide to take a field trip to this city.
Ah, thank goodness for that. I forgot that when you use the rocket launcher, you
Target eliminated.
you have to be standing still when you're using that rocket launcher is what I was trying to say. Sorry, it's been such a long time since I've done this mission. In fact, well, the whole game, it's been a very long time. I guess those are the reinforcements. These are not the reinforcements you're looking for. Because we did that, in the next mission they will have less... In the next mission there will be more other tanks, but there'll be less of them because we destroyed that one. And also I think destroying the tanks in the next mission may either be a bonus mission or a mandatory mission. I mean, quest, not mission. This is the mission.
The clock is ticking, Commando. We really should get moving.
Oh yeah, maybe maybe there is a time limit. Guys, please move. Obviously, I don't want to walk into an ambush. The worker will be in this building, I believe.
I'm in some serious pain here. Don't shoot! I'm here with the peacekeepers.
Keep your voice down. You look like hell. What happened?
We made it here this morning, all 11 of us. That's when we radioed for help. Now they're all dead. Radio got buried when the roof collapsed on them.
Read my lips. Be quiet.
Oh, I understand.
Small mortar. Took out the rest of the group and this guy's eardrums. Let's restrain him and get him out of here. I think he's had enough for today.
Yes. This guy is the objective. And we have to protect him.
Okay, I understand.
If he dies, mission failure. So let's just save, get out of here. And there will be resistance along the way. We can't go through that way. That's the collapsed entrance.
Team, there are multiple patrols moving through the city. Do everything you can to stay out of their sight.
Agreed. We'll look for good cover in the buildings, then move on when we have the chance.
Yes, this is the way. Oh, sorry, not to quote Knuckles there, but yeah, I believe these pathways will lead. Sorry, there will be troops patrolling these pathways. I think I can actually Now's probably not the. Oh, Michael. I think I can.
Yes, sir. Copy that. I'll escort them.
Yes, the Bravo unit is now protecting him.
كما تعرفون مدينتنا تتعرض لهجوم من قوات التمرد. أرجو أن تبقوا في منازلكم حتى تحافظوا على سلامتكم. قوات الشرطة والجيش يسيطرون على الموقف تماما. مرة أخرى أكرر الحالة تحت سيطرتنا.
Yeah, that guy is a liar. He's the mayor of this city, or mayor, depending on your pronunciation. And in all 3 missions, he will come up with a little thing to say. And in fairness, it's commendable that he's trying to help his people be calm. But in the 3rd mission, the takeover is inevitable. The takeover is inevitable, and I didn't even see where they were. The takeover is inevitable, and basically, these terrorist soldiers will kill him, and the last thing he does is tell the people to flee. And he tells the people of the city to flee. It's too late though, and then afterwards, on the same radio and with the same broadcast, one of the terrorist troopers announces that Haydar Mahmoud is now the new leader of North Africa. They specifically announce him as being the leader of North Africa and not Algeria. I wonder if that was because of a diplomatic issue. Because, in the 3rd game at least, the Bangladeshi government and also the Moroccan government, who are both featured, well, their countries are featured in the game, they didn't like the fact that the implication was that their countries were filled with terrorists, so they asked specifically that the names be left out. So, as such, they used the names North Africa and South Asia for Morocco and also Bangladesh. So that's some very generous borders if you're the if you rule over all of North Africa. Although he calls himself the president of North Africa, so technically he's quote unquote elected. And yeah, Mahmoud will commit war crimes. Like in the opening scene of the 1st mission, he has a ambassador shot to death, which is a big violation of international law. Oh, he was up here. I'm glad you guys are here with me because I didn't see him at all. My peripheral is got tunnel vision at the moment. This makes sense at least, this announcement. In the 2nd mission, War Dog will say that he just likes the mayor. He likes hearing the sound of his voice. Now, eventually, assuming that we're not going to... Oh, wow. Can't believe I didn't secure that first. I was too focused on the windows. Eventually we will have to use the designator. Actually, you don't...
Intel suggests
Here we go.
a heavy concentration of troops ahead in the central building of the next plaza.
We have a gunship in the area, which can provide cover by clearing that rooftop. But you will need to paint the target for them.
With the designator. You can technically do it yourself, but it's easier if you just use the designator and the gunship takes them out. Fight like lions, man. Right. Now, it's not a bad idea to get the aid worker to, well, to lie down here out of sight.
Yes.
And then you just find a nice comfortable spot. We're too far away, I think. Yep, we're too far away. Yeah, I get it. Okay, now just make sure that we're not about to kill ourselves, and I seem to recall that this is the best spot to do this designation from. Believe me, folks, I am... Oh, there we go. All have a chill pill. Any second now, they're gonna hit me. I suppose the best method would have been to sneak up in prone to do this. PlayStation.
This is Skytop, Spectre. The building's clear and we are out of here.
Nice shooting, Skytop. Thanks for the help.
Alright, now we can go back, get the aid worker.
I'm not armed, but okay.
The peacekeepers in the second mission will be armed, but it's best to clear the area of hostiles and then just tell them to flee immediately. Don't get them to fight with you, which I did the first time I played.
Carrying out escort detail.
Until I realized that wasn't the point. Okay, now I'm not sure how many hostiles are left in the mission, but the exit is just over there, so let's keep our wits about us and go. In fact, in order to keep our wits about us... Oh, there's one. Thankfully this mission is dark, big, empty streets. Oh well, not empty because there are enemies, but is that a yeah, that is a person. Whoa!
Contact, 12 o'clock. Sir, Tango.
Wow! Thankfully the I saved just before, so now we know. Okay, take two. And we know that that is a person there, so we're going to kill them immediately. Get the crosshair right. It moved. Everyone get back just in case they threw a nade, and we are trapped on something, so if he did throw a grenade, we'd be dead, but thankfully it seems like he didn't throw it. Anyway, I was boasting about a big empty street, and I died. Just goes to show it just takes one enemy. Right. Now I'm overly cautious, and that's not a bad thing. Lovely looking mosque. Anyway, this is the end of the mission. Making sure there are no, Okay, done. There are no enemies as well.
Effort, guys. Mission complete.
What I meant to say.
Get it! Move! Move!
I love how it shows only one of us getting in the armored personnel carrier.
Your overall grade for this greatly successful mission is an A.
Well, we did extremely well. So yeah. And we only died once. So a lovely return to form. And now for the debriefing, and then we're out of here.
Good work bringing back that sole surviving humanitarian aid worker. He surely would have been killed by the Separatists had he been left behind. Unfortunately, there are still more allies caught out in the field that also require our assistance. Let's not waste any time in getting them out.
And that is that. So, thank you for tuning into this episode of SOCOM 2. If you enjoyed it and want to see more, feel free to leave a like or drop a comment. I always appreciate the feedback, and if you like to follow the series, subscribing is the easiest way to do that. Either way, I'm glad you stopped by, and no matter where you are in the world, have a good day.